and you're more educated. So, I think that doing it the hard way is never going to be less effective, but
Mhm.
sometimes doing it the easy way can backfire.
Yeah.
So,
And I just realized I was able to go live. We didn't have to stop, and I
oh,
figured out
good,
what
good,
I doing. I just did just now. What you're saying to me reminds me of a statement. I don't know who said this, but we all suffer two types of pain in this life. So it sounds like it's a very depressing statement, but it's actually really awesome. So we all have two types of pain. We either have the pain of discipline or the pain of regret.
good.
The difference is the pain of discipline weighs ounces as compared to the pain of regret weighs tons. And so you can extract this out into your finances, your relationships, or anything. But the pain of discipline to take Sunday, I know Sundays when I cook my meals for the entire week, that takes some discipline and it's a little bit painful.
Mm,
But if I don't do that, I don't have food ready and I end up eating junk. And so the pain of that is going to be the pain of having to go to the doctor and figure out what's wrong with my gut.
mm,
And that weighs tons. Or you could even say the pain of deciding not to eat sugar. Let's be face it, that is painful. Oh my God, to pull sugar out. But it's not as painful as ending up with 50, 60 pounds and a heart attack by the time you're 65.
that's right.
So you decide which pain you want. They're both painful. And I really like pointing to that because there's a delusion. Like sometimes we can be, as coaches, as almost a little bit too positive about like, hey, let's go make this change. But what I do with people is I go, we're going to make a change and it's going to hurt like hell. And that way we get over the fantasy of, ooh, I'm ready to make a change. But when the pain comes, you're like, yep, here it is. It's
Mm.
painful. You decide which one you want, you know?
Well, yeah, and I mean, and I think that people are not inherently good at playing the situation all the way through. I mean, our culture is immediate gratification and drive-throughs and click it and overnight delivery and all the things, like everything we do is like immediate gratification. And so I just think that's become more prevalent as just human nature versus, like you said, okay, yes, this in this moment is not easy or convenient or comfortable, but you're not playing the scenario out to the long term. Okay, but I'm avoiding disease, I'm avoiding discomfort down the road, I'm avoiding illness, I'm avoiding obesity, whatever the case may be. The pain in that moment is worth it. But most people just are not willing to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Everything has to be comfortable and warm and fuzzy and convenient. And I think that's what makes what we do a difficult sell because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I really love like I specifically only will work with people who've already been through pain. Meaning, I'm not a great fit if someone's just starting to figure out they just starting to look at losing weight. I won't even bring them on. I love the people, which is a majority of people who've done Weight Watchers, paleo, keto, fasting, and the weight keeps coming back on. That's when I know they're ready to listen.
Mm,
Someone who hasn't dealt with pain is someone who's just not a good fit for me,
yeah.
because when I talk to them about the principles of you can't starve yourself to healthy, a person who's been through pain goes, "Yep, I figured that out myself." A person who's not eating enough and over exercising goes, "Yep, I realize what you're saying is true. I'm storing fat, right?" I need those people to go create all the pain, and so that way you can actually start listening. 'Cause I'm the same way. I don't listen until I have pain.
Mm.
So anyway,
That's right. No, we are all stubborn in our own ways, but I do think that it's frustrating for me to see people go down those paths and to like watch them go down knowing they're going to be suffering in the end, but yet they still go and invest and do and whatever they, or you see the short-term result and they're so excited and you're like, but let me talk to you in a few months because that's just not going to be sustainable. And I
yeah,
think it's really hard for me as somebody that wants to give somebody a legitimate, sustainable, long term approach to what they're doing. Is like, I see all these people selling quick fixes, selling templates, selling cookie cutter approaches, and it's like, don't waste the money on that, because there are better ways to do it, but it's just not as easy or quick.
yeah,
So
yeah. Well said. and I want to give us our time check. We're right there at the time.
Ooh, we're there. All right, let's hop off, Doc. Well,
Thank
to
you.
wrap up, I mean, we kind of got off tangent, but I think we would agree supplements for us are kind of a secondary, not a go-to. So
Amen.
awesome. All right, I'll see you next week.
Hey, good to talk to you. I'll see you soon.
All right, bye.